Hey, what's going on everybody? You would not believe how many times I had to just shoot this intro and outro. It's been a disaster. I probably should create a gag reel. 4K is a disaster because it shows every imperfection and every detail. Lesson learned. Anyways, if you're like me, you probably suck at doing thumbnails, and that's probably why you clicked on this video. This is totally not clickbait. I've found an application that makes doing thumbnails much easier, and you don't need a computer or any expensive hardware or pay for any expensive software. So let me talk about this. This is Adobe Spark. You can find it on the App Store or Google Play. It works fantastic, and basically what you'll do is you'll find your hero image, whatever image you want to make, into your thumbnail, and you're going to import it onto your phone and open the application, and I'm going to show you how to use it. Now, if you already don't have a SD card reader for your phone, I suggest you get one. The one I'm using is for the iPhone, and it is the official Apple SD card reader. You can pick them up online on Amazon. They're pretty cheap. I'll take a look and try to find some. I'll leave some links in the description for both the Android version and the Apple version. But anyways, let's go ahead and just jump right into this tutorial because you're going to absolutely love it. Alrighty guys, so this is really super simple. I'll show you how I've been making my thumbnails for the past couple of weeks. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head to the App Store and go ahead and find Adobe Spark. Once you go ahead and download it, go ahead and hit open. Now there is a paid version which is $9.99 a month, and quite frankly I am using it because I find it a little bit easier and there's a lot more availability of certain fonts and different styles, but you can totally use the free version if you want. I think at some point they may watermark things, but it's pretty small and inconspicuous. But what I really like about this application is it can totally design more than just thumbnails for you. There's collages, there's seasonal, lifestyle. I mean, the list really goes on as to what it can and can't do. Now, it's not a full Photoshop style application, but it gets the job done. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna build this thumbnail from scratch and basically build it in less than 5 minutes here. And that's what I really like about Adobe Spark. So you need to identify your hero image. Now, when I say hero image, like your main image that you want to stand out as, let's say, your thumbnail for your video you're gonna do. So next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and find that hero image, and you can choose from my other list. You don't have to choose something from your gallery if you don't want to, but I'm gonna choose from my gallery. Let's go ahead and find that image, and let's look. I like that one right there. Let's go ahead and add that in here. Yeah, that looks cool. And let's go ahead and size that up for YouTube, and there's an actual size here for that. Go ahead and hit done. Okay, so this looks pretty good so far. I really don't like the text layout, but I'm gonna go ahead and change my layout here. Let's move it to a grid. Let's use the spacing. I'm going to use the border, and I'm going to set my border to 10. There we go. And actually, I want to scoot. I don't like that there like this, but I'm just going to move these around. Let's go ahead and head to layout. This is pretty cool layout. I'm just going to hit reverse. There we go. Super simple. And then I want to put more emphasis on the photo here. So let's go ahead and bump this up. And okay, cool. That looks good there. Let's go ahead and change the font here in just a second. Tap the font. Let's go font. Let's change this over to Belfort. That's what I've been using. Color. Let's use basic. Just use a white. Style. Go figure. It's a motorcycle. And there we go. Cool. So you can see there's a lot of customization in here. And now I'm going to change the palette of this whole design here. So really, this motorcycle is killing me. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the outline, and I want it to be like sort of like the Adobe Spark color. So I want to find something darker right there, but more darker. There we go. Cool. That looks good. And then let's go back into the palette and let's change the green. I want to look for like a brown color or something. Let's go ahead and find like orange is the easiest way to find brown. And yeah, that looks good. Now my text changed, no big deal. I'm just gonna tap on the text and hit color and then bring it over to basic because I want it white. Double tap and let's call it super, let's do all cap. There, we'll call it super easy YouTube thumbnails. We'll size this up a bit here. Perfect. That looks really solid. And then I could also do something more with this. Like I can give it like a filter if I want it, but I don't think I do want a filter. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I think it's good to go. So now I'm just going to hit done, hit share, and hit save image. And now it's going to go to my camera roll. So let's go take a look at that. See what we think, and there it is right there, boom. Nice, super easy thumbnail, ready to roll. Guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep in mind that this is not going to be for experienced creators. Most creators are using Photoshop or some other means for doing their thumbnails, which is fine, but for those that don't really have a lot of time on their hands, don't have the equipment, or always on the go, this works great. Not only that, you really don't have to learn too much or spend a lot. Now, again, because there is a paid version of this, I think it's like $9.99. You can do a monthly subscription and cancel if you find something else. But basically, let's face it, folks, most software today only gets better if we pay the developers to do so. And $9.99, if you're going to be using this from a creator standpoint, really isn't all that bad. And it's just going to be one more tool that you have to get your channel more attention at the end of the day. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and drop me a like. If you didn't, go ahead and hit that other button. That works fine as well. And if you truly loved it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos just like this. I'm Original Dobo, reminding you, as always, to stay original. We'll catch you in the next one, guys. See ya.